Hero MotoCorp has done it again. In July 2026, India's largest two-wheeler manufacturer crossed the incredible 5 lakh domestic sales mark, while total sales jumped nearly 19% year-on-year. But here's the surprising part: despite this massive yearly growth, sales actually fell compared to June. So, what is really happening at Hero MotoCorp? Let's break down every important number and find out whether Hero is getting stronger than ever or if there are warning signs investors and bike lovers should watch. Welcome back to Autobuzz 360. If you love motorcycle news, latest launches, and detailed market analysis, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let's start with the biggest headline. Hero MotoCorp sold 533,416 two-wheelers in July 2026, compared to 449,755 units in July 2025. That is an increase of 83,661 units, representing an impressive 18.6% year-on-year growth. This is one of Hero's strongest performances in recent months and clearly shows that demand for its motorcycles and scooters remains strong across India. Now let's look at the biggest contributor. Domestic sales crossed the important 5 lakh milestone. Hero sold 501,403 units in India during July 2026, compared to 412,397 units last year. That means domestic sales increased by over 89,000 units, recording a strong 21.6% growth. Crossing 5 lakh domestic sales is a major achievement because it reflects healthy customer demand, successful dealer performance, and a strong product lineup. Motorcycles continue to dominate Hero's business. The company sold 468,565 motorcycles, making up nearly 88% of total sales. Compared to last year, motorcycle sales increased by 67,950 units, delivering almost 17% growth. This proves Hero's commuter bikes continue to be the backbone of the company's success. Now let's talk about scooters. Hero sold 64,851 scooters during July 2026, compared to 49,140 units last year. That's a massive 31.97% increase, making scooters one of the fastest-growing segments for the company. This shows Hero is gradually strengthening its position in the scooter market, where competition has become extremely intense. However, not everything was positive. Exports declined again. Hero exported 32,013 units, compared to 37,358 units last year. That is a decline of over 14% year-on-year. This suggests international markets remain challenging despite strong domestic demand. Now let's compare July with June 2026. Here's where things become interesting. Total sales actually fell from 541,159 units in June to 533,416 units in July. That is a month-on-month decline of around 1.4%. Motorcycle sales also dropped by around 2.1%, while exports fell even further by more than 16%. The only bright spot was scooters, which increased nearly 4% compared to June. So why did total sales decline despite strong yearly growth? There could be several reasons. July often experiences seasonal adjustments after strong June demand. Some dealerships may have reduced inventory before upcoming festive season stocking. Production planning, regional demand shifts, or export market weakness may also have contributed. But when compared with last year, Hero's overall performance remains extremely strong. Now let's examine the financial year performance. Between April and July 2026, Hero MotoCorp sold 22,10,729 units, compared to 18,16,825 units during the same period last year. That is an increase of nearly 3.94 lakh units, representing an outstanding 21.68% growth. Domestic sales reached 20,73,510 units, growing nearly 21%. Motorcycles increased by more than 2.78 lakh units, while scooter sales delivered an impressive 81% growth, showing Hero's scooter business is expanding rapidly. Even exports during the financial year are up nearly 35%, despite the weaker July performance. These numbers indicate Hero MotoCorp has started FY 2026-27 on a very strong note. Looking ahead, Hero is expected to benefit from the upcoming festive season, increasing rural demand, and new product launches. If Hero continues this momentum, the company could achieve one of its strongest annual sales performances in recent years. However, improving export performance will remain an important challenge. The company will also face tough competition from Honda, TVS, Bajaj, Suzuki, and Yamaha as new models continue entering the market. So, can Hero MotoCorp maintain this impressive growth throughout 2026? Only the coming months will tell. But one thing is clear, crossing 5 lakh domestic sales once again proves Hero remains India's biggest force in the commuter motorcycle market. What do you think about Hero MotoCorp's July 2026 sales? Will Hero continue leading the Indian market, or will rivals close the gap? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this detailed sales analysis, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Autobuzz 360, and press the bell icon for more motorcycle news, reviews, and market updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.